Now, we have an investor who wants to triple her money in 6 years. So what she's going to do is she's going to make some investment and she wants to triple it. So here's what we mean by that. So whatever your present value is, in 6 years, she wants that future value to be 3 times the present value, right? So that's her future value, and she wants that to be 3 times whatever the present value is. So let's write our standard formula here. We're going to have that the future value is equal to the present value times our 1 plus r over m to the mt. And now let's substitute in our values. So for future value, we're going to have 3 times the present value. That's equal to the present value times 1 plus, now the interest rate is r. That's what we don't know. We're trying to find that out. But what we're going to do is we're going to compound quarterly for 4 times a year, and then 4 times, now 6 years, we'll have 4 times 6. And then our problem is to solve this equation for r. So let's see what we can do. Let's start it up here. So what we're going to have is we have 3 PV, 3 times our investment, is equal to PV times 1 plus r over 4 raised to the 4 times 6. Now, let's divide by PV. We know it's not equal to 0 because we're making some positive investment. So if we divide by PV, those are going to cancel. And then we are left with 3 is equal to 1 plus r over 4 to the 24th. Now, what we have is the 24th power here. So I need to undo the 24th power, and I can do that by taking the 24th root. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the 24th root of each side. That's going to look like this. The 24th root of 3 is equal to the 24th root of 1 plus r over 4 to the 24, and this will give us the 24th root of 3 is equal to, now the 24th root of the 24th power is really the absolute value of this expression, but since all the numbers here are positive, we don't need the absolute value sign, so we can just write 1 plus r over 4. And now I'm actually going to drop the parentheses, no need for those, so we're going to have the 24th root of 3 is equal to 1 plus r over 4. And now this equation is an equation that involves a fraction, right, a rational expression. So I know what to do. I'm going to get the LCD, which is 4, and then I'm going to multiply everything up here by 4. So the LCD, least common denominator is 4, and then I'm going to multiply both sides by 4, this side by 4, and this side by 4. So it looks like this. Technically, it's 4 times the 24th root of 3 equals 4 times that whole left side, 1 plus r over 4. But now the 4 is going to distribute, so we'll get 4 24th roots of 3 is equal to 4 plus 4 dot r over 4. And those 4's over there will cancel. And let's go up to the top here. This is going to give us 4 24th roots of 3 is equal to 4 plus r. And now I'm going to subtract that 4 from each side, and I'll get 4 24th roots of 3 minus 4. There's our interest rate. So on the calculator, we need to compute this 24th roots of 3, and there's 2 ways to do that. Here's what we could do. We could write this as 3 to the 1 over 24, or in our calculator, you go to math, and then in the very first column, you'll see something that looks like this. It's item 5, and it's the xth root of whatever you put in there. So I'm going to use this one right here. Let's just pick away. I'm going to use this one. So in my calculator, I'm putting this. I'm putting 4 times 3 raised to the 1 divided by 24, and then minus 4. That's going to be R. And when I did that, I came out with this, 0.1874, and I want that as a percent. So this is going to be 18.74%. So in order to triple our money in 6 years, we'd have to find, compounded quarterly, we'd have to find an investment that pays 18.74%.